Today we're going to be doing a Creative Me palette number 2 tutorial, just like I promised. And we're going to be using the Creative Me number 2 along with the Coastal Scents 88 Warm. There's 2 shades in here that we're going to be using. Now this is the look that we're going to be doing. It's just a very nice purpley lilac shimmer look. For those of you that have brown eyes like me, it is so hard to try to get those brown eyes to pop. So purple colors and burgundies make your brown eyes pop. So if you have brown eyes, give this look a try. I think you'll really like it because I know I do. So the first thing that you need to do is we're gonna prime our eye using the same thing I always use, Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this is one that I have depotted. So we just get a little bit of that on our finger. And we're gonna place that all the way up to the brow bone. Make sure it's all good and blended. Okay, so then we got our primer on. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the Creative Me number 2 palette and we're going to grab an angled eyeshadow brush. This is Sonia Kashuk. And we're going to take this silvery purple eyeshadow right here. Grab that and you're going to want to place that all over the lid. If you want it to look a little bit more metallic-y, silvery, you might want to pick up a little bit more, and that's what I'm gonna do. I like it to be really metallic-y. Okay, so we have that so far. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a crease brush. And the one that I'm using is from Studio Tools. It's the one that I got yesterday at Target. If you haven't seen my Target haul, go check that out because what am I wearing, guys? Boyfriend tee! Anyway, we're gonna pick up the Creative Me palette again, and we're gonna take this purple color right here. It's the darkest purple color in the palette. And you're just gonna swirl the tip around in that color, tap off any excess, and you're gonna place this right in the crease, and you're gonna go a little bit above your crease. It's so pretty. So now you have those 2 different purple colors going on. So pretty. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a blending brush. And this is one from Studio Tools also. I really like their brushes. And we're going to take our Coastal Scents 88 Warm palette. And we're gonna use, it's on the very, very end over here, third one in this purple color right here. It's just a deep, deep, deep purple. So you're just gonna, again, swirl the tip around in here, tap off any excess, and we are gonna place this right on the outer corner. And then we're gonna work it up into the inner part of the crease. Just gives it a little bit more dimension, some darker coloring. Gorgeous. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the 88 Warm palette, and you're gonna want to grab a highlighting brush. I really love this brush as a highlight brush. It's an e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush, but it's very thick and dense. I think I used that in the last tutorial that I did. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna use this white color right at the very, very top. It's just a matte white, and what I like to do is when the majority of the shadows that you use are shimmer on your eye, you want to try to make your highlight matte because you don't want too much shimmer, too much overbearing to look like a disco ball, you know? So you just want to pick up some of that, and I like to blow on that, and then you're just going to place this right on the brow bone. Gives it such a nice pretty highlight, really brings out that purple crease color. Love that. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to mascara. And I like to curl my lashes before I put mascara on, and so I'm gonna curl them. And you're gonna wanna hold it for a few seconds. My eyelashes don't curl as well as most people's do, but that's okay. They're really short, so it doesn't matter. And you're gonna wanna pump it a couple times and release. Okay, so then we have this little curl going on here. Fan them out a little bit. And I'm gonna be using L'Oreal Telescopic in the in the gold tube. This is my favorite mascara. And we're just gonna apply this. We're gonna apply a coat to the top and a coat to the bottom. Okay. Next is eyeliner. So what I'm going to be using is the L'Oreal Liner Intense in Carbon Black in the green I keep saying green for some reason. Gold. It's gold. I'm not colorblind, I promise. In the gold. Shake it up really good. And we're just going to line the top lash line. You can do your waterline if you want to, but it's kind of early where I am, and I'm going to be going out here in a little bit, and I don't want it to be too dramatic. So we're just going to line the top lash line and wing it out a little bit. I'm not going to do a full on wing, I'm just winging it out a little bit outside the eye area. Okay, and that completes the look, guys. I hope you really like it. I know I do. I'm probably going to be using this a lot more. I just want to go over everything that I used on my face real quick. I used the MAC Studio Stick Foundation in NC32, and I blended that out with a foundation brush. And then for blush, I used MAC Matte Desert Rose Blush. Absolutely love this blush. It's my favorite right now. And then to top it off, I used my Mineralized Skin Finish in Perfect Topping, which I also have been loving so much. And then on the lips, I have Lazy Day, which also, if you haven't seen my MAC haul, go check that out because all the summer to the beach stuff is in there. And then I also put on top of it the lip gloss in Splashing. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I'm gonna go do some laundry, and then I'm gonna go meet my friend at Spoons, which is, oh my gosh, so good. If you don't know what Spoons is, you need to check that out in your hometown because it is amazing. It's like a frozen yogurt buffet. It's so good. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all very soon. Make sure that you check up for upcoming videos. Bye guys.